Stella Stevens was born as Stella Eggleston on October 1, 1938, in Yazoo City, Mississippi. Her parents were Thomas Elliott Eggleston, a car salesman, and his wife Dovia Stell. Stevens had a difficult childhood as her parents were not particularly nurturing and often argued. When Stevens was 4 years old, her father left the family and her mother moved with her to Memphis, Tennessee, where they lived with Stevens' grandparents. Stevens attended Memphis Central High School, where she was an excellent student and won a scholarship to study at Memphis State University. However, she dropped out of college after a year to pursue a career in modeling and acting. In the late 1950s, Stevens moved to Los Angeles to try her luck in Hollywood. She began modeling and appearing in television commercials and soon caught the eye of a talent agent who helped her land her first film role in 1959's Say One for Me. She went on to appear in several popular films throughout the 1960s, including The Nutty Professor, 1963, with Jerry Lewis, The Courtship of Eddie's Father, 1963, with Glenn Ford, and The Poseidon Adventure, 1972. Throughout her career, Stevens was known for her beauty and talent as an actress. She received a Golden Globe nomination for her role in The Courtship of Eddie's Father and won the same award for her performance in the 1962 film, The Nutty Professor. However, her success was not without its struggles. Stevens struggled with alcoholism and drug addiction, which affected her personal and professional life. She sought treatment for her addiction in the 1980s and has been sober since then. Stevens has been married and divorced 4 times. Her first marriage was to electrician Noble Herman Stevens in 1954 and they had a son together, Andrew Stevens, who went on to become an actor and director. She was later married to actor and director Jerry Lewis, with whom she appeared in several films. They were married from 1963 to 1974. Her other marriages were to songwriter and music executive Ronald Dante, 1977 to 1979, and real estate investor and actor Bob Kulick, 1979 to 1997. Outside of acting, Stevens had a passion for horse racing and owned several racehorses. She also enjoyed playing golf and tennis. Stevens was a supporter of animal rights and was involved in several animal welfare organizations. In 2018, she published a memoir titled The Nitwit Factor. A story of love, heartache, and finding your way. She currently lives in Beverly Hills, California. Stevens' mother named her after her favorite actress Estelle Taylor. Stevens was discovered by a Hollywood producer while she was modeling in a department store. Stevens appeared on the cover of Playboy magazine in 1960. Stevens was once engaged to Elvis Presley. Stevens was a frequent guest on The Dean Martin Show and appeared in several of Martin's movies. Stevens was one of the first celebrities to speak out against the Vietnam War and she was a vocal supporter of the anti-war movement. In addition to her film roles, Stevens also appeared on television shows such as Bonanza, The Love Boat, and Heart to Heart. She was also a guest star on several game shows, including Password, The Hollywood Squares, and Match Game. Stevens also worked behind the camera as a director and producer. She directed several episodes of the TV series The Love Boat and produced a 1991 film Body Chemistry. She also directed a documentary titled The American Heroine in 1979, which chronicled the lives of female soldiers and veterans. Stevens received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2003 in recognition of her contributions to the entertainment industry. Stevens' talent and beauty made her one of the most popular actresses of the 1960s and 1970s. Her roles in films such as The Nutty Professor and The Poseidon Adventure are still remembered and loved by many today. Despite her struggles with addiction, Stevens persevered and was able to find success both in front of and behind the camera. Her dedication to animal welfare and her support of the anti-war movement also made her a notable figure in American culture. Stella Stevens' life and career are a testament to the power of determination and hard work. From a difficult childhood to becoming one of the most beloved actresses of her time, she faced many challenges and overcame them to achieve success both on and off the screen. Despite the ups and downs of her personal life, Stevens will always be remembered for her beauty, talent, and contributions to the entertainment industry. Stella Stevens passed away February 17, 2023.